That's what you get.
All right, so the WBA rankings just came out.
Yeah, man, you ain't doing nothing.
WBA rankings just came out, and Jaron Ennis comes in at number 2.
Yeah.
Number 4 in the WBO. Eddie said he's returning in October, but still no announcement on the date, nor opponent.
Yeah. Mommy! Stop yelling. Chill, chill.
He been a topic of conversation, G.
Yeah.
For like the last year or two.
Yeah.
And it's something that you said that resonates with me now, but you said it back then, back when they were at Philly 1-on-1.
Yeah.
You kind of predicted the backlash.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
And the criticism.
Yeah.
What did you see, and why did you think that it would get to this point?
Because I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of different talent when it comes to boxing. Talent, period. No matter the sport, but definitely boxing. Not just in Philadelphia. A lot of people think I'm so Philadelphia based that I've never been anywhere. I have trained fighters in California. I have trained fighters in Vegas. And I've been around different fighters. And I've seen fighters, you know, I've seen fighters on their good days and bad days. What I know about Boots Ennis is he gonna give you 100%. That's not normal. What I mean is every day he gonna give you 100%. That's not normal. The average fighter takes breaks, or they take a break during training. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot I've seen. So then when you put him in the ring and he outclassing these guys and he knocking these guys out, the best they could come up with is, well, that guy had one arm, and that guy was missing a leg, and that guy, he had bad eyes, and that guy, they're gonna come up with anything. When at the end of the day, he's just a special fighter. I also realized that when he was a kid, I watched how he watched. You know what I'm saying? My awareness level was very high. So when I was in the gyms, and whenever I would see him, he was always studying. He was always watching. He was always working. Once he got started, I remember it being hate. Believe it or not, I remember it being hate when that kid decided to pick his career up as an amateur. Believe it or not, I've seen this. I've seen this with Boots Ennis already. When he was an amateur, it was guys, you know, Boots about to fight this and that, but he ain't like his brothers. I don't think he gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers saying all types of shit. He ended up doing a lot better than his brothers, even as an amateur. Made it to the Olympic trials. You know what I mean? He lost to Gary Russell. All right, cool. Olympic alternate and all that. Turned pro. As a manager should. They got him plenty of fights. Did what he had to do. Now that he here, people hate it because we've been trying to tell him for some years now, and they see it, but they was wrong in the beginning because he ain't that good, but they seeing how good he is, so they can't go back on their words. They don't want to go back and say, man, you know what, he is that good. They don't want to admit it, so it's a lot of hate. Plus, he from Philly. Some people don't understand what that means. Philadelphia, again, is the only city that get compared to states and countries
in boxing.
Yes. It's the only city. We only a city. We not. Philadelphia is not that big. I think our population is only probably like 2.5 million people. You know what I'm saying? So, and we go up against the world. So, you know what I mean? I think it's just one of them things.
Let's talk about the criticism, right? Because first the criticism was he was an emo champion.
Yeah.
Then at the same time of him being an emo champion, he's only fighting smaller guys, right?
Yeah.
So then he goes and wins a world title against an undefeated dude.
Yeah.
And
who was an Olympian?
Yeah. And the smaller guys were inquiring about fighting him.
Yeah.
And now the same guys that criticized him for only fighting smaller guys and being afraid to move up in weight are now criticizing him for not fighting those smaller guys and moving up in weight.
Exactly. Can't win. So all Boots got to do is keep doing what he's doing. He the meanest thing walking around right now. Don't get it fucked up.
How do you block that noise though, Jay? Like if you think about it, every week, currently, every week, there's a new narrative. And guys like me, you, Breadman, all the guys that have talked glowingly about him, we see it because they directed towards us.
Yeah. But you can't block noise, man. You can only go in there and perform, and that's how you block the noise. You just perform. You can't stop noise, but noise is just noise. Noise never harm nobody. It get on your nerves. I mean, when the kids is in the other room, they making too much noise. They wrestling around, slamming shit on the floor and all that. Yeah, it's making too much noise. But at the same time, ain't nobody getting hurt. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep beating these dudes up. I ain't gonna do nothing but laugh. I ain't even gonna do that. I told you so. Then again, I might though, cause when I was at the fight with Stanionis,
bro, I'm doing it.
Yeah, when I was at the fight with Stanionis,
yo, shout out to Brian Norman Sr. But Brian Norman Sr., you see him talking about, oh yeah, Stanionis was tailor-made and this and that. No. You was the dude that picked Stanionis. Right. You're on record picking Stanionis to beat him.
Right.
And then now all of a sudden, he not that good. He tailor-made. Then why did you pick him to beat him?
Brian Norman just don't want to face Boots. He want to be able to talk about Boots, but not face him. But you already put yourself in this space. So, you know, when the day comes, they'll fight. And that's what it is. But to be honest, and I like what Brian Norman is doing right now. On some real shit. I like what he's doing. Because he's making sure his son is safe and he's fighting good fights. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting the right guys. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see.
And then we got the Virgil Ortiz fight looming, right? Oscar De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn says the fight will occur in 2026.
Yeah. He's not gonna do nothing to you, man. Chill.
And yet, the topic of conversation is still ducking. Yeah. When the fight that you said that you wanted, the fight that you said he was avoiding, both promoters say that fight will definitely occur.
Yeah.
2026. Eddie said mid. Oscar just said 2026.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing will we get the fight? Would you say Cinco de Mayo?
That's what I said. I mean, I don't see. Some people might think sometimes I'll be talking to people on the phone. I don't. I be just putting together the shit in my head from the way it looked. And I said Cinco de Mayo because I think that'll be a great date. You know what I'm saying? For Boots and Virgil. And that's what I believe. I think they will fight on 26. And if they don't fight on that date, I still think they're gonna fight in 26. But you know, and you said that Virgil might be fighting Keith, so we gotta see We gotta see if he gonna make it past Keith. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing. I love the Keith fight, but no, I don't want the Keith fight because that shit too dangerous. I want Boots and Virgil. That's what I want. Yep. So I want to make sure that, you know, ain't no injuries. Nah, don't, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, I don't want no hands breaking, nothing like business. That. Nah.
Yeah. No, that's real shit. But we gonna get the match, bro. We gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Boots just gotta keep working how you working, bro. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Don't worry about what nobody's talking about. Just keep putting in that pain, man. One thing I know, man, he a great athlete, man. He a great fighter, and that's because of the hard work. You know what I'm saying? And Boots don't make no excuses. One thing I love about Boots, man, people say I don't criticize Boots. I criticize him to his face. I criticize him on camera. I talked about it when he fought Karen the first time. But you know what he said when I told him? I said what I said. He said, he looked me on face and said, G, I got you.